Are you looking for a solution to hair loss problems? Don't worry, you're not alone. It's been a long, historic, age-old battle. It's unbelievable the number of people who lose sleep, who get nightmares related to hair loss. Is it a one-off? I don't think so. It's related to stress. Stress which stems from lack of confidence. It's unbelievable that for the last 75 years, there have been promises being made. Medical practices, laboratories, universities, scientists, studies which have been summoned to come up with a biological equation, a formula, a drug that can give you a head full of hair. It's amazing how people who are well-read, who are well-traveled, who are well-researched walk into these shambolic practices, these big promises being made. It's amazing how they fall prey made by Ayurveda, allopathy, homeopathy. It's impossible, and it's only fair to say that as of now, there is not a single formula, a single drug which can give you a head full of hair. Now, we would tell you that we've conducted studies from New Zealand all the way to America. Over all these years, we've interviewed people who suffered hair loss. We have not come across a single person who's managed to again grow a head full of hair. Have you? I really doubt. Because it's not possible. But what do? If you will give up everything to save yourself or a loved one from a life-threatening disease, do you think hair loss is not a threatening disease? When it straight away relates to lack of confidence straight away relates to how you are in your daily day-to-day life, is it not a threatening disease enough? Why not talk about it openly? Why not look for a solution openly? And why be ashamed of that solution? It is, after all, everything to do with our lifestyle. Recently, in a survey conducted at world level, we found out that a majority of the population was willing to trade 5 years of their life for a full head of hair. Imagine, that is the extent that this new age population is ready to go to make sure they look the part. When we talk about New India, what is New India? Of course, we embrace things which are old, things of the past, but we're looking ahead. We're always looking at getting new trends, following what's happening everywhere, and make sure we're a step ahead. We talk about everyone being into fitness these days, wearing the best clothes, coming out in the best cars, wearing the best watches. But at the end of the day, it's your personality which is always going to be incomplete without a full head of hair. It's not just about looking your age. The new trend, New India, wants to look younger than what they really are. So imagine you're sitting with a friend of yours, both of you are the same age. Let's say 30 to put out a number. But he or she looks 25 because of a head full of hair, and you end up looking 45 because of a receding hairline or lack of hair. Now we're looking at an age difference of almost 20 years for no fault of yours. There is another myth that this is entirely for those who are in showbiz, those who are celebrities, those who come on screen, those who are followed by millions. Vanity might not be that important to you, but it's still affecting your confidence. So who is in need of addressing it more than the celebrities? You are. There is a way you can get your confidence back. There is a way you can carry yourself with that swagger which you're destined to, or which you deserve to. You might live in a capital city, but what about capitals of the world? What's happening in New York? What's trending in Sydney? What's the latest in London? Are you updated with the trends? What's happening with hair around the world? Now clearly you'd blame fate and say, I don't have hair. Now then there are some people who just want hair. What category do you belong to? Do you just want hair on your head, or do you want hair you can play around with? Hair you can style. Styling that will allow you to be update, perhaps even a step ahead of the trends in all these metropolitans of the world. That's exactly what we're here for. No two people who are balding are same for us. Every single one has a different requirement. We need to look at who you are. Why do people think so much? What are they afraid of? Why are they willing to compromise? Do you just want hair to camouflage your bald spots? Or do you want hair to spread to play around with? Hair to match your face, to match your age, to match your personality, to match your profession? Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, it's time to get trendy. Now, what is being trendy? What are the trends? First and foremost, for any of it, you need to have a head full of hair, density and coverage on every square millimeter of your scalp. But we're not just here to offer you solutions. We also give utmost importance to our aesthetics. We want to understand you, your age, your face, your profession, your personality, and most importantly, your expectations, and we'll make sure we give you the desired results. Now you have finally arrived to the ultimate destination, the world's biggest, number one hair replacement and hair retention company. For 45 long years, Advanced Hair Studio has been the number one in the field. I'm sorry to say that there isn't a number two, because we are one of its kind. More than 1 million procedures have been performed on clients, 500,000 of whom are existing clients. More than 10,000 celebrities, more than 200 brand ambassadors. What has allowed them to restore their faith in Advanced Hair Studio? What have we done that others could not? What makes us special? With a net worth of close to $3 billion and a network of 300 studios and alliances spread across the world, 2 research and development departments, 3 state-of-the-art laboratories, and 4 unique and some patented procedures with this uncanny craft of performing a combination of 2 procedures on 1 human scalp to give you a head full of hair. That too with an assurance and a written guarantee. Excited? All set? I now leave you in the hands of our extremely competent, extremely talented Advanced Hair Studio team.